Ever seen an outdoor reaction before? Nah, you probably haven't. We out here doing outdoor reactions. Tell your favorite reaction channel, step the game up, alright? Anyway, we got a lady here who says anyone who makes under 50K shouldn't date. And as you already know, I'm pretty sure the internet has reacted to this multiple times. Pull up a chair, come chill, let's get to it.
So if you're making $50,000, don't date. I'm just being for real. You're not ready to date.
Again, I'm with you when
You're not ready to date. You're not ready to date because courtship costs.
Okay.
Everything costs. Okay. You can go for 22 walks in the park.
You know, and this is gonna sound a little f***ed up, but why is it always the big-backed women that have these kind of opinions? Not for real. Why is it always the big-backed women that have these kind of opinions? More so on a more realistic but kind of sad perspective, I find it's a lot of women of color that speak on things of this nature. And obviously you'll find white women that speak on, you know, dating, relationships, and social dynamics, this, that, and the third. But when it comes to the monetary perspective, I'm telling you, women of color, at least from what it seems like on social media, ladies, if you disagree, feel free to jump up in the comments, but it seems like women of color are more likely to inquire about the monetary benefits, or at least the monetary standing of that man, as opposed to figuring out who he is from a character perspective. And this is why a lot of y'all end up in these Diddy situations. That's why a lot of y'all end up with things like Diddy, because you're more worried about the money than the character of the man. But let's continue.
Eventually, shorty is gonna need a sip of something. She gonna be thirsty. This bottle of water is $3 in Atlanta. Let's not play. So if you don't have any expendable cash, don't date. And whatever that looks like for you, you might only make 50,000, but you live in a shoe, and now you got expendable cash. Or get you a bottom of the barrel bitch that's gonna date.
Okay, now here's my next thing. What is the point of violating? Like, okay, so you potentially have found a woman that doesn't care about your money. Now she's a bottom bitch? Yo, you cannot win in this world. You as a man cannot win in this world. Or more specifically, and honestly, I feel bad for the women who don't care if you have money or not. Because if you don't care, if you're a woman and you don't care if the man has money, and you all of a sudden start dating men who may not have money, and you tell people this, they're going to think you're a piece of shit. Because in this world, we have been so warped to think that money is over everything. M-O-E. We do not care about someone's character or how they treat others or how they carry themselves, how they help others. Whatever the case is, we've completely dissuaded, disregarded the character element of someone's personhood, and now are solely focused on the monetary gain. Again, just like I said earlier, this is why some of y'all chicks end up in these Diddy situations, because you care more about the money and what the guy could do for you from a material perspective, as opposed to his character and how he treats you.
When you have no money. If she doesn't have the expectation, and I'm gonna tell you this right now, enjoy it while it lasts, because eventually you're gonna wanna run. Because she doesn't stretch you, she doesn't make you the man that you need to become. She allows you to be this stagnant dude in the same jeans for days. You know what I'm saying?
Be cutting up.
I'm
You
just
talk about
saying.
me. So if
That's an extreme overreaction. And again, I understand a lot of these clips are specifically for social media, you know, to go viral. Clearly that's what she wanted, you know. No one knew who this big back bitch was before this clip came out, and obviously we all have an idea as to who this is. But at the end of the day, although some of these things might be a joke, it's just scary how seriously some people will actually take this kind of content. Regardless of how you feel about this content, whether you are for the dating relationship, social stigmas, or you're against it, a lot of people are in this space simply for the monetary benefits, which, I mean, I'm not going to judge anyone for that, because yeah, I mean, that's a reason why a lot of us are in this space. Listen, as much as you might think I'm BSing you right now, I guarantee your favorite creator is solely creating simply because of the money. Because why not? Let's be real about it, why not? But when you have individuals who take this kind of content for face value, like I would even want someone taking my content for face value. Do your own research, do your own in-field research, and live life and learn life and see what happens. But don't just take what I'm saying for 100% benefact. With these people, you'll have a subgroup of individuals who will take this as gospel and then make this the credence of their own life, which is pretty fucking sad if you ask me, because anyone emulating anything from social media, movies, TV, or just media in general, you realize you don't have the capacity to think for yourself, right? And what's scary is that a lot of these people who don't realize they don't have the capacity to think for themselves are the type of that have an opinion. They vote X, Y, and Z. Scary world. Scary things that we're living in. I don't know, man. Here's what I have to say. Here's what I have to say to this. I think in the grand scheme of things, again, if you're making under 50K, then yeah, maybe perhaps you shouldn't date. Like if you have other priorities that you have to take care of, which is normal, but don't let your finances dictate finding someone who could actually appreciate you in this world. As we all find this world to be, I am confident enough to believe, and although they may not stick around forever, I'm confident enough to believe that you'll be able to find someone. It may be for a day, for a month, a year, 10 years, a lifetime. I don't know. We don't know how long these relationships last. But what I can say is you probably have a really good chance at finding someone. Regardless if you make 50K, 100K, 150K, 200K. And listen, I'm just grab my camera because we're about to get up out of here. Listen, if you are dealing with a woman who only cares about how much money you make, and you find yourself in a position where once the money starts drying up, life starts drying up, just give that chick the deuces. Be out, bruh. I don't know, that's just my opinion. You let me know your opinion in the comment section below. Thanks so much for chilling with me out in the woods, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.